Hello, Olo again, nuggets of wisdom coming at you again. Yeah, we'll continue our series again. No else but lessons. No else but lessons. My subtitle today is Know Thyself. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. While they like, hit the notification bell, share, comment for new videos when they come out. I basically didn't want to probably drop anything today, but thank God that we had a new group that I just joined called the Power Circle. It's a group of great brothers that I just joined, and we just kept on chopping it up about some other things about our lives and men stuff. That's what we do. I'll be dropping the link in this video. If you're a man, you want to join the Power Circle, just to see what other men are doing and see all the other things that these are men who are that we're elevating, working on ourselves, doing the best that we can, and also sharing our own struggles and our triumphs as well. So that's the Power Circle. So as we were talking in the Power Circle, one of the things that came up was things that to do with relationships with women and all that stuff. And one of the things I found is that we can apportion blame to how some other person has made us feel. We can go on and complain, and rightfully so, about what has happened. But what does that solve? What actually did that solve? You actually blaming the next person. I can sit down here and give you a litany of what happened to me and how some people treat me and whatever happened, and there won't be enough time for that to do that video. But for us to be able to elevate and move forward, we need to know ourselves. Know ourselves in ways we cannot even imagine. Know ourselves what we are capable of doing. Know ourselves in what we are about to receive. Know ourselves in what we have built ourselves. Nobody can know us like the way we know ourselves. You can only do to me of what I don't understand about myself. If I have low self-esteem and you blow something through my ear, yeah, I'm going to respond in a way. I'm going to pedestalize you or that woman in a level that I don't understand. The man I was 5 years ago, the man I even was 6 months ago, is not who I am today. Simply because I was giving things, I was giving out desperation. I was giving out, please love me. I was giving out, please care for me. So you know what? Olu, I didn't know myself. And if you don't know yourself, right, it's just like somebody who's hungry. Every food will taste good if you're hungry. Socrates said a quote that I really like. He said, an unexamined life is not worth living. And we brothers, we do this a lot. And myself, I've been there as well. Jump from crisis to crisis. Because we don't check what's going on. We don't even stop at some point and say, is what I'm doing working? I don't examine life is not worth living. And some of the things you probably we're doing as guys, they look benign. They look as if nothing's happening. They look as if, yeah, I'm just dating another chick. I just moved from one other chick to the other one. She ain't working. No, we broke up. We moved to the next one. We moved to the next one. We moved to the next one. We never have time to take an inventory of who we are. We never have time of what's going on in our own mind. We never have time to sit down and say, this happened this way. What am I giving out there? why is this so crazy? And the point is that we have given that atmosphere. We've created the atmosphere to receive those things. And people can actually meet us of how elevated our mind is. People can only do to us not just what we allow, but what our minds allow us to receive. This is powerful. Know thyself. Know thyself. Work on you. Do what you need to do. If you have to do some radical stuff, do it. If you have a letter from a doctor or some number telling you, okay, if you don't do X, Y, Z in the next 6 months, you will pass away. I guess everybody will work on themselves and do it. So why don't we do that for our lives as well? Let's do that, brothers. Let's work on who we are so we can attract the people, the right people in our life. And that's not only in relationship, not just only in romantic relationships, even in business. I told you, I've been meeting people right now that I thought I would never meet in the last 6 months, just because my posture changed, my mind changed, and I'm connecting with people that I thought I wouldn't connect before. Just because I changed, or I'm changing and understanding, then things started to look up. So how do you change yourself? Good question. Number one, you have to carry yourself in high esteem. You have to look at yourself, and it doesn't have to mean that you have, because everything in this society is based on how much money you're making, but you carry yourself in your mind first. Carry yourself in high esteem. What do I mean by that? Let me give you a good example. I've been in Minnesota for the last, I think, like 2-3 years. I have not seen a Rolls Royce down my street, being all over the place. And because there's no Rolls Royce down my street, does not mean that Rolls Royce does not exist in the state of Minnesota. What do I mean by that? Rolls Royce are rare. I don't want to dumb it down to just a car, but I think you get my drift. Rolls Royce are rare. I can't just go to a dealership. Even probably that dealership is not even in my part of the town. So it's very possible I will never I just have to be an exclusive place. But just because I don't see a Rolls Royce doesn't mean it does not exist. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen in a different area. Let's go there mentally. Just because you are where you are right now, where you're going doesn't mean it does not exist. You have to go there in your mind. So let's say you're right. We need to elevate your mind, if it makes any sense, to a Rolls Royce mind. I'm rare. I'm not going to be walking down the streets. You're not going to just see me willy-nilly. I'm carrying myself with high esteem. I'm carrying myself with respect. I don't care if whatever has happened before. If you were Pookie before, now you're about to come out in a different manner. When you start moving that way, nobody can stop you. Number two, let's unlock treasures within us. Treasures that are powerful. The Bible says in the Proverbs 4, 7 to 8, 9. I want to read it. Let me see if I can get this thing up. For Proverbs 4, 7, 8 to 9. Proverbs 4, verse 7 to 9. He said, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. With all that getting, get understanding. Verse 8. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give thy head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. for you to unlock some treasures. A man with wisdom is a dangerous man. A man is wisdom is they don't have to like you, but they have to respect you. Because there's no fluff around here. I'm asking you direct questions, and you better come 100. Because you know, even if I don't say anything, my unspoken word don't mean I don't understand what's going on. Because now I'm walking in wisdom. Look at verse 8. Exhort and she shall promote thee. When you have wisdom, you'll be promoted. That's what the Bible is simply saying there. Let's work on ourselves. Let's read books. That's why I like the pastor I could read. I'm getting books that I thought were never available. Awesome books. Know thyself, my brothers. Know thyself. The last thing you need to do, rewrite your vision. What about rewrite your vision? If you don't have one, write one. If you had one before, rewrite it. And what do I mean by that? When your vision is so much, you don't want to take this amount of time or work to get it done. You're like a military man now. You can no longer hang out with the civilians. Your mindset is changing. Your life is changing. So you cannot hang out with the folks who have not done the work. You're better than this. You're powerful than this. You are wonderful. Brothers, you cannot even imagine how I feel. I cannot wait to hear your story. I cannot wait for how God is elevating you. I cannot wait for doors to keep on opening. I cannot wait for you to look at my thinking and say something shifted here, something changed. I can go on, but this is the lesson I learned. I can't blame anybody. And even if I want to blame them, how does that serve me? So the best bet is, I know myself, so I can attract, receive, enter into favor of what God has called me to be. Lesson learned. Wasn't a loss. God bless. This is Olu. I'm out.